the New York. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline.
Ready?
So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Jones is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Durant in at the 3-6. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Now here's Rose, stolen by Thompson. It's 2-on-1. Stops, pops. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Getting back to Durant's playmaking, it's something we've seen Jordan do. It's something we've seen Kobe, master. It helps those guys win championships.
Yeah, scoring yourself is great, but when you're trying to win rings, you have to trust and believe in others. And at this point in Kevin's career, he's all about that ring.
Curry with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Thompson misses. And the Knicks with possession. 4-point game. Anthony. It's rebounded by Curry.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Stolen by Rose. And the pass to Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Rose against Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Anthony, the pass to Rose. Back to Anthony. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
I mean, the Knicks were bad last year, and it became evident early on. As the season grew older, more and more of their national coverage games were being pulled.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Inside, got a piece of it. Rose passes to Porzingis. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Noah. New York trailing. Porzingis passes to Noah. Lee dishes to Rose. Can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. Lee with the block. And a fast break now for New York. The drive by Anthony. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a new group in for the Knicks. Boomer, he's checked in for Noah. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lee. And it's Jennings in for Derrick Rose. Golden State also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Jones. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now O'Quinn following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Now here's Jennings. Tight defense on him. And good on the basket. Book it. Warriors trail by 3.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target with his three. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. Don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by New York and stolen by Jennings. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Livingston, and it's denied. And they're able to recover. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And so he hits both. New York leading by 3. The drive by Anthony. The 19-foot shot, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
When it rains and pours, another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Now here's Green. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Taken away by Holiday. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Knicks foul ball.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Free throw good, Livingston. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Jennings against Thompson. Now here's Jennings. Got it off in time. Oh, and he just knocked it on the buzzer beater.
And money to end the
20-12.
And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us some insight into that philosophy.
I think it's another level I can go to. You know, always can be better. That's how I look at things.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded that and stay healthy for the entire season. How does he work with this new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Durant is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Curry. And it's Livingston in at the 2 guard. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, The 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Rose. On up the court.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Durant kicks to Curry. Will it go? Curry with another miss.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to record 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other two, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
You know, in talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
And Durant, here we go. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Oh, and here comes Rose, all alone.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run, passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Curry. Jones kicks to Iguodala, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Knicks. Jennings comes in for Rose. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
It's blocked. There's Jennings with the 3, and he gets it to go. Jennings has got 15.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Curry with it. Passes it to Livingston. Here's Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And, guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Boomer, he's checked in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Durant dishes to Curry. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Holiday inside the line. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And Brandon Jennings gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Boy, that's his 2nd foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Sasha Vujacic is checked in for New York. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Thompson with the bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the 2nd quarter so far. Green passes to Curry. And the 3 off target.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Curry kicks to Green. Lets it go with a 3. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Green, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Outside Anthony. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Guys, I'm here with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Brandon Jennings played terrific basketball in this one. He ended up with 15 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Anthony. Porzingis is out there with Noah. Then it's Lee, and it's Rose in at point.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Anthony. 17 points in the game. Fires for 3. And it's Anthony again missing.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him, but with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
Now here's Anthony, following the miss by Draymond Green. Outside Anthony. From downtown, Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry dishes to Jones. The wide open look for Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
Here's Noah, and Jones sends it back.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
There's Green with the 3, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Now Noah, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Some changes for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Jones, and it's Livingston in for Curry.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Anthony. 17 points in the game. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the Knicks miss again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Durant for three. Shot is off. And New York the other way now. Here's Porzingis. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Boomer, he's checked in for Noah. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Anthony. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lee. And it's Jennings in for Derrick Rose. Here's Porzingis. He's got 5. But they'll get another chance. Iguodala with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. Pass to Durant. They get the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A 3-ball. The Knicks rebound. O'Quinn the pass to Porzingis. Jennings kicks to Holiday. To the middle. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Now here's Iguodala. Looney passes to Livingston. Here's Looney. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First free throw is good. Joakim Noah's checked. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Here's Green. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. 11 points for Klay Thompson.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Green kicks to Livingston. Again, Golden State.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
To the paint. Here's Noah. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Here is Livingston. He's got 6. Fires from 14. Connects. The jumper drops. Livingston's got 6 in the quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Outside Anthony. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Warriors trail by 15 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala out there with Durant, and it's Green in at the center. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jones is checked in. Jennings with the bucket.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Warriors trail by 16. Thompson dishes to Durant. From the wing. Again, Durant missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Jennings can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Curry can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 16. And here's Jennings. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange, because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factor in he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who had been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Galloway, defended by Durant. The drive by Jennings just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
And the Knicks with possession here. Following Draymond Green's 3. Shot to stop the drought. That's short off the rim.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Out to Thompson. Dishes it to Green. From past the arc. Durant, no good.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body. It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Jennings drives in. Kept alive by New York. Williams passes to O'Quinn. Picked by Williams. And O'Quinn kicks to Holiday. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's his first foul.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back and doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Zinkus, he's checked in for Williams. Anthony comes in for Justin Holiday. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And it's Rose in for Brandon Jennings. And that one's good, Anthony.
That gives him his second three of the half with 3 total for the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Thompson with the bucket. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Curry with the steal. Down low. It's Thompson off the drive. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 15 points for Klay Thompson. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Durant dishes to Jones. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Green.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 6. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Curry with a wide open look. Nails it. And now they trail by just 4.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And, you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Now here's Anthony. That's good.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
For 3, Durant. Knicks with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
62.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're down by 9. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah, who knows what he's drawing up in there, maybe working on a play for down the road in another game, but whatever it is, it's too late for this one.
Porzingis passes to Rose. Releases. Misses the shot. So it's New York picking up the win.
Joe Kim, Clint.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Carmelo Anthony, he put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
We've seen.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.